Alright guys, welcome back to another entry, wrestling, WWE, and I kind of thought I'd do maybe so many, I'm not going to give the amount of things, maybe 5 instant changes WWE could implement, and, as they could do right now. So I'll say 5, maybe a few more, maybe a few less, depends how good I feel. I think the first one is the heel turn of Randy Orton. I think that's obvious. It needs to happen. It can happen, which is, he hasn't got the Cena effect where it just, they just won't turn him. They can turn him. He's been successful as a heel. He was better as a heel, much more entertaining as a heel. So yeah, he needs to be a heel. Secondly, the tag team division needs clearly sorting out. They've kind of gone from having not really any tag teams to just everybody's in the tag. I mean, the Rhodes Scholars split up kind of randomly on main event or something, or either Twitter exclusive or some crap on shit or another, and before you know it, they're back together again. Which, don't get me wrong, I like them, I enjoy their work together. I thought they should have had the belts way before now, but what can you do? So yeah, and then you got I keep forgetting what they're called, but Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea, they got them as tag team. The 3MB could potentially, as funny as that is, have a go. Then you got obviously the Shield, who are probably now front runners. Like Dolph and Big E, I didn't particularly want them winning them because it just, like Dolph Ziggler's had that. He had to fuck around with that tag team belt with Jack's Swagger a few years ago when he really didn't need. He should have been like main eventing then, or at least main in the picture in the hunt for it, one of the main titles. And Team Hell No had them now for quite a while. I'm not sure how many months, but before then the belt was kind of battered about between a few teams that, again, nobody really give a shit. And then Hell No should never have had the belts this long. They haven't really been. They've been somewhat prominently featured, but a couple of 3-way matches, introducing the Shield and stuff. So I mean, they've been more placeholders, I guess, for Team Hell No. And personally, I reckon it's going to be the Shield that win them next. But I would like to see Rhodes Scholars win them. And I think that would be a good, and perhaps even do a couple of, like, why not 3-way tag team matches for the belt? That'd be good. 4-way matches even. Do the elimination things. I mean, really, there is nothing better normally than a good, well thought out tag team match. It gets the crowd in attendance and who are watching on the TV involved. That whole, your tag partner's getting beaten down and he's trying to make the tag, and everyone's G'ing everyone else on to help your partner get up and come to the come tag you. And yeah, so I think definitely the tag team division needs, oh sorry, yawn then. I think the tag team division needs, just kind of editing. I'd say they've got enough tag teams, just edit it, get a clear understanding of who exactly is, some kind of line of hierarchy, so we understand who. Because right now it just looks like thrown together matches that, and you got those, Primo and Epico. I mean, the Colons or whatever I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they even know what they're doing. And part-time players, they might as well be. The prime-time players. Yeah, again, I think they should have had the belts before now. I think there's no reason why PTP couldn't have won them off of Hell No. Hell No won them back or whatever, and the Rhodes Scholars then went up against Hell No, so Hell No could have had them, lost them, had them, sort of thing. They've had them for a while now, So I really don't see why there couldn't be, the tag team titles going to change hands already. And also, under the tag team thing, while I'm talking about it, change the damn titles. They are ugly motherfucking things. I mean, they look like, brass circles or something. I mean, I know that's probably they're probably not brass, but they just look horrible. I mean, God, if you did it for the classic Intercontinental belt, and I thought that Intercontinental was good, then bring it back for this one. I mean, I always liked the WCW tag team belts. They kind of look like at the time, the WWE Championship that Stone Cold first had, But yeah, So I mean, that's definitely my second thing. My third thing I'd say is kind of please sort out the Divas division. I mean, at least give them matches. I understand the WWE don't have as many Divas active that have been showcased that much lately. You know, really, that could legitimately be thrown into a title match or something. But at least have a tag. You know, at least make the Divas Championship match a regular thing. I mean, like, no one's really going to care. You might as well make it about the belt. You know, just keep doing and even the 3-way diva matches. I mean, that's, you know, the more divas you have out there, have a couple of 4-way matches. You know, people aren't going to mind looking at the divas, and it also with this diva show coming up, seems like a good scenario. You know, and you get to bring in some more divas. Apparently, there's more coming in from next, so go from there. I say, just keep it. You know, keep it so you're doing. The fourth thing is more of a request that I think everybody doing, is stop with the damn repeats of what happened to open the show, what happened 5 minutes ago, you know, like what I just said 2 seconds ago. The constant recaps, the constant promotions of Twitter and Facebook and tout and social medias. I mean, Jesus, just I watch wrestling. I don't want to have everything rammed down my throat. I'm never really going to tout, I don't see the point. I'm not going to buy into any of that shit, so just don't put it on my plate. It's just no. Now clearly as well with the, I guess you call them understudy titles, the US and the IC belts. Now they either need to be, you know, unified somehow. Either you come down with 2 belts, which I think is perfectly fine. I mean, why not? Or they need to just have one, which is going to be the IC belt, because of course the IC belt is originally WWE. Well, you know, it's been in that historical, you know, lineage, whereas a US title hasn't. So that's basically, and judging by WWE title, obviously taking precedent over the world title. And I think, yeah, combine those 2 belts somehow, and then you know, and then sort of either make both of them, you know, worthy belts, or just have one of them. I don't see the point of 2. It's not doing anyone any favours right now. Cesaro just had it for, like, I think someone said 9 months or close to 9 months, and nobody give a shit. Like, I cared, kind of. I mean, I looked it up now and again how long he'd had it for, and I was like, oh, you know, at the time it was like 7 months. So I was like, okay, interesting. But WWE never give a shit. You know, he had it for like 200 and something days. I mean, half of Punk's reign. I don't know where that reign is in terms of Intercontinental title, but still, it's something that should be done. So that's 5 things right there that I think easily they have the ability to. And I'd say probably 6th and final thing would be to keep the commentary 3-way. I really like where it's going. I've never really been a fan of Jerry Lawler. I mean, I like Jerry Lawler. I, you know, always liked him. But I preferred the heel Jerry. You know, I don't think. I mean, you know, Jerry Lawler. You know, like Jerry Lawler does a good job. You know, great job now. But I just think there is nothing better than him and or whoever he's been partnered with. I mean, even him, Vince McMahon and JR. Like, why JR isn't on the commentary booth, I don't know. It just seems like a stupid decision. Again, you know, there's no reason to not have him there. Heel Michael Cole was much better than Michael Cole. Now, at least it's, you know, it may have distracted you a bit from the wrestling, but let's be honest, on most Raws, and pay-per-views, you were kind of glad, at least for like a quarter of the schedule, to be distracted by Michael Cole, you know, arguing or, you know, promoting himself or speaking over everybody else, you know, doing anything but calling the match. And JBL, awesome. You know, I love the guy. He's one of my favourite WWE champions. I loved his reign. I always wanted him to get beat, which is what I loved about it. It made me care. I gave a shit. And yeah, that's 6 or 7 there. Instant things. And obviously the last one probably will stay at 3-man. I hope it does. It's been good watching, because JBL plays that heelish kind of, you know, straight talking Texan kind of, yeah. But anyway, thank you for listening, as always. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.